Hey, I'm Kelly Jo. I'm a nutritional therapy practitioner, and today I'm answering the most common questions I get when it comes to taking a prenatal multivitamin. Welcome to the channel, and let's get into it. The first question I often get is, do I even need to take a prenatal multivitamin or supplement? And the short answer is yes. So while I would always recommend starting with a nutrient-dense diet, that's just not the reality for everyone, is to get everything that we need from what we eat on a daily basis. So whether that's because of our industrial food system or stress from our busy lives, or even medications such as hormonal birth control, or maybe you're watching this and you're in your first trimester of pregnancy and you're super nauseous and you're not eating a lot right now. All of these things can lead and contribute to us being depleted of certain nutrients that are key for both mom and baby. Several studies show most women in the United States going into pregnancy already depleted. Some of these nutrients include vitamin B6, vitamin D, vitamin E, choline, iron, iodine, copper, magnesium, and they're critical for both preconception, pregnancy, and even postpartum. And getting enough of these nutrients, both from the food we eat and a prenatal multivitamin, can actually help decrease the risk of certain things like preeclampsia or gestational diabetes, preterm labor, postpartum depression, neural tube defects, and even positively impact your baby's long-term health. Real quick, I wanted to let you know I created a prenatal supplement guide where you can dig into the specifics of what you want in your prenatal multivitamin. Go ahead and you can download this free resource in the link below. The next question I often get is, when do I actually need to start taking a prenatal multivitamin? If you're pregnant, I recommend starting as soon as you find out. There are so many important processes happening at this stage of your baby's development, and nutrients such as folate and choline are really critical for baby's development. If you're not yet pregnant and you're looking to try in the next 3 to 6 months, I recommend that you start on a prenatal now. The 3 to 4 months leading up to pregnancy are a golden window for you, where the choices you make can dramatically impact the health of your child and even your grandchildren. The science of epigenetics is showing us that the food we eat, the toxins we're exposed to, the choices that we make can all add up to have either a positive or negative impact on both us and our kids and even our grandkids. Epigenetics can even impact our fertility and the fertility of our children. Here's another way to look at it. If DNA is the light bulb, then epigenetics is like a dimmer switch where you can increase or decrease the energy and vitality of the DNA that's being passed on. And getting optimal nutrition, both from the food we eat on a daily basis, as well as supplementing with a prenatal multivitamin, can help boost egg quality, our fertility, and help move that switch in a positive direction for us and our kiddos. Okay, so regarding the topic of epigenetics, I want to know in the comments below, have you heard of epigenetics, or would you actually like me to do a video specifically talking about epigenetics and how it impacts both your motherhood and your children's health? Moving on to the next great question I often get, and that's, how long should I take a prenatal multivitamin? Okay, so we've talked about the importance of taking a prenatal multivitamin as soon as you find out you're pregnant, or if you're in your preconception window, starting then. But I encourage women, because you lose about 10% of your mineral source, it's about 4 pounds of minerals. You're gonna wanna continue your prenatal multivitamin all the way through pregnancy and even into that 4th trimester or your postpartum recovery. And I encourage you to, because breastfeeding is so energy demanding, to continue taking that prenatal multivitamin all the way until you're done with breastfeeding or 6 months postpartum. So whichever one is longer, that's how long you're gonna wanna take your prenatal multivitamin. Now you might be thinking, does it even matter which prenatal multivitamin I take? And the answer is yes. The vitamin and supplement industry is full of a lot of hype and a lot of greenwashing, which simply means that what's on a bottle, such as if it says natural or pure, it isn't always the reality of what's actually inside the bottle. And oftentimes we find that what's inside is insufficient, or it's even potentially full of fillers or heavy metals and can be actually harmful for us. Because of this, I've researched dozens of prenatal multivitamins that are available on the market, and I have come up with a list of a couple that I regularly recommend to my clients and others in my community, and that I even take personally. So I'm gonna link those up in the description below, and I keep this up to date because with the industry, formulas change, quality changes, compromises happen, and so this is something that I'm constantly researching to look for the best prenatal multivitamins. And Again, you'll find those linked up in the description below. If this is a topic you want to go deeper into, one of the questions I get asked all the time is what ingredients are safe to include, or do I want to make sure I include in my prenatal multivitamin, and which ones do I want to avoid? So I went ahead and I created this other video over here where I walk you through how to actually find a safe, effective, and high quality prenatal multivitamin to support you and your growing baby. So go ahead, and if you want to watch that, it's here, and I will see you next time.